Hello, 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 everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I am Joanna Daniel. I'm founder of Wounds to Scars, and I work with adult survivors of childhood trauma and abuse. And I do that by providing safe spaces for people to heal. I'm going to just put some more light on so that you can see me clearly as well as hear me clearly. So I work with survivors of childhood trauma and abuse, and I help people heal so that they can show up better in their relationships, so that you can function better for yourself in your romantic relationships, your interpersonal relationships, and all the relationships that matter to you. Saying that, I have a webinar on Sunday, the 6th of December, 8 p.m. British Standard Time, that's the UK, and you really should be there. It really is going to be helpful. For those who have signed up, I can't wait to see you. So today I'm talking about, if this is your first time catching me, I'm here every day between 1 and 1:30 to give you some kind of tips and nuggets to get through. First, it was get through the crisis. We're still in it. Get through the lockdown, and now we're going into the festive season. And so I'm going to be here helping you to get through. And we have a very extra special program planned for the 10th of December, from the 10th of December, that we're going to do 12 days of Christmas. And I'm looking forward to you joining me and being here with me too. So today, my broadcast, today, the live was inspired by my son, because when you're traveling with children and they ask, are we there yet? Are we there yet? We were going to Jamaica, and we literally sat down in the airplane, strap in, we did take off, and they said, Mom, are we there yet? That was a nearly 10-hour flight. So if you've ever traveled with children, you understand that even in the car, are we there yet? So today he was asking me, Mom, are you done yet? I was doing my homemade stuff that I do today. And he was like, are you done yet, Mom? Are you done yet? And it reminded me of that. But it also reminds me of a question that I get asked a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. I get asked this question quite a lot, by different people when they are coming into therapy, or when they are, at my retreats, or, wherever. And if you've ever asked this question, you understand. I don't know if I ever have this question for myself when I was in treatment. I don't know. When you're training, you have to get counseling too. I don't know if I ask. I suppose I go in knowing, maybe I have a level of knowing and knowledge that maybe you don't have. And so maybe that's why people ask this question. If you're here with me, let me know that you can hear. You can hear. And so it's, are we there yet? Are we done yet? The question, I'm just gonna check just to make sure that you can hear me, and so that you're not missing anything. You're not missing out on anything. We don't want you to miss out on anything. I can see it over there on YouTube, and the notification just came up for Facebook. So that, okay, great stuff. So you can hear me. Awesome. Now, the question I get asked a lot is, how long does it take? How long does it take? How long does healing take? When people start, the question is, how long is it going to take? People want, I suppose, a guidepost to go by. And sometimes I can work in a time limited way, where I do different things with different people depending on the need. But I don't think it's asked for that reason. Are we done yet? How long does it take? And when people start, usually that question don't get asked again, because they ease into the process and really do enjoy it. So why do people ask, how long will it take? How long do you think this will take? I think there are many reasons why people ask that question. One of the things I believe that influence that question is just the society that we live in now. We're so quick. We want everything done fast. We want everything done fast. We have crock pots and slow cookers. Well, slow cooker is not fast, but you're not there while it's happening. We want, there's microwaves and fast food, and stores that turn things around really quickly. We're living in that kind of society where people want things now, and they want it done now, and they want it done quickly. And so when that's the case, it's the same. We kind of take the same spirit, the same vibe, the same sense of urgency into something like healing. And one of the beautiful things about healing is it can't be rushed. That's one of the beautiful things about it. It can't be rushed. And if you think about those things that you cook in your slow cooker, versus the things that you microwave really quickly? Which one tastes better? Say you're doing a dish, and you put all the seasoning in, and you put it in your crock pot, and you cover it, and it's going to simmer there for hours. When that's finished, how does it taste? Does it taste different to the dish that is quick, that you cook faster? I bet it does. I bet it does. Or if there's something that you're putting in the oven, to roast, and you're making it slow, and it marinates, and it takes its time, it happens quicker. It's nicer, isn't it? So that's what I mean by, that's the beautiful thing about healing. It can't be rushed. It's a process that happens as it needs to happen. It's an individual process. It Yeah, it's dependent on you, on the work that you do outside of sessions. So what you do outside of the sessions also really does help the process go faster. The books you read, the things you watch, the research that you do, the questions that you answer for yourself, how you sit with your own stuff and listen to yourself and what you hear, and you take that back into your session with you. If you are doing self-help, you will understand that there's no time frame. It's individual and it's different. So that's what I want to come and encourage you, because I know that there's some people who needs to start the process, but they don't, because it's going to take long. And if it's going to take a year and you're 30 now, you're still going to be 31 next year. The year is still going to pass. If it's going to take 6 months, 6 months is still going to happen. The time is still going to pass. So you think about, do I want this time to pass? Do I want a year to pass and I'm still sitting with this thing that I've had all this time? Or do I want me to get to next year knowing that I'm a different person next year, that I've processed what I need to process, that I've done what I need to do, that I don't get to live the same year twice? Do you want, which one sits more comfortably with you? And if you want changes in your life, then it means that there's certain things that is necessary that you'll have to do. There's certain things that you'll have to do, certain questions you'll have to ask and answer, certain answers that you'll have to find that you don't know, you don't know how to formulate the question yet. And that is why, maybe that's why you're in this community. That's why you are reading the books you're reading. That's why you're asking for the kind of support that you're asking for, because you want to find answers to those questions that are so deeply buried inside that you don't even know how to ask them. But there are places that know how to answer questions that are not being asked. That's one of the things that we do at Wounds to Scars in our retreats and in our online seminars and in our online retreats. We answer questions that sometimes people didn't know that they needed to ask. We give them a way to formulate those questions because of the kind of resources and support that we provide. And when we provide those resources and support, then people are able to think and to process and to answer questions and to ask questions that they didn't know they have. So how long does it take? It takes as long as it needs to. But if you think of slow cooking, crock pot type cooking, what happens at the end, the beauty that the food is, it's the same thing, that, a similar process that happens for you, that you emerge from that process in a different way. And sometimes we're always finding out new information and things that we need to do. Some of the people that read my book that are close to me will send me messages like, there are more work that I need to do, because reading the book kind of let them know that there's more that they need to do. My encouragement for you is, if you realize that there's stuff that you need to do, there's still more to do. Don't put it off. If you haven't started the journey yet because you're worried about how long it will take, now is a good time to start. 2020 has been a crazy year for all of us. It's been an amazing year in many, many different ways. It's awoken us to, it woke us up to it wake us up to things that was lying beneath the surface that we weren't allowing ourselves to process or to become aware of or to listen to. And because all the noise have stopped, we have to listen now. So that's what 2020 has done for us. What I'd say is, don't force it back to sleep, because now that it's awake, it won't go back anyway. And it will continue to simmer and cause disruption until you listen and get the support that you need to get. So I want to encourage you to not put it off, not worry about the time. Just get somebody that you can trust and settle in with to walk that process with you, and you won't regret it. So as I said earlier in the video, we have an online seminar on Sunday. There are replays available. The link is above the video, below the video for YouTube. If you haven't yet signed up to attend that webinar, it's really going to be good, if I might say so myself, because I know what I put into everything. So I'm looking forward to seeing you sign up for the webinar. Come and answer some of those questions. Come and ask some of those questions. Come and learn how to quiet negative intrusive thoughts. Come and learn how to do that, and you won't, start the process for you or continue the process for you, as the case may be, and you won't regret it. So until Sunday, I'm usually here weekdays between 1 and 1:30. On the weekends, I'm in my stories, so that's where I'll be teaching on the weekends from this weekend. So if you're not following me on any of my other social media platforms, Instagram at Joanna from Wounds to Scars, or Facebook at Wounds to Scars, then I'm going to encourage you to do that from today, so that you don't miss out on what we're doing in our stories over the weekend. Until then, take care. Bye.